All right. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning?
I am blessed.
Good. Fired up and ready to go.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Fired up, ready to go. I know that. Hey, guys.
It sound like either Charles.
Mm-hmm.
We welcome everybody, guys. Again, if you got somebody needs to be on here, go ahead and send them a text, email, send them that flyer, drop it into a Dream Team to join us. We're going to be talking about You Were Built to Win, but of course, we always kick off our Dream Team Friday Masterminds with, some gratitude. What are you grateful for on this morning? I always wake up with a attitude of gratitude. I try to go through at least 5 gratitude statements that, as soon as I open my eyes, I go into gratitude mode. I don't wait to get dressed and go downstairs to pray. I start right there and then do all that. But gratitude. What are you grateful for on this morning? Anybody want to jump out there? What are you grateful for on this morning? I know I'm grateful just to be in the land of the living, just for God woke me up this morning, a new day. Grateful for my family, my team, Dream Team, man, the business. Just grateful this morning, just for another opportunity, to make history, guys. So that's what we're gonna be talking about this morning, making history as well. But
yeah.
Who's next, guys? Who's next?
I love it. Good morning, everybody. I am grateful, of course, just to be waking up this morning. I am grateful for having somebody. A lot of people, I think about these things sometimes, don't have nobody. They don't have anybody. They don't have family. They don't have friends. They don't have a network. They don't have anybody physically that they can talk to. And I'm grateful this morning for the people in my life. God has blessed me to be part of a huge family, a couple of families from my bloodline, but then from his bloodline, a part of his family, and then all of the people around me that I call friends. I'm grateful just to be able to have somebody in my life. If I needed something, if I needed to talk to somebody, I got somebody. And I'm grateful for that this morning. My goal is to be that somebody for somebody else. To spread myself around so I can share how good God has been to me and make somebody else feel that way as well. So I'm just grateful, for you guys, for being in my life and enriching it, because you have enriched it.
That's awesome.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Just following up with what Pam said, I'm super grateful as well this morning. I'm grateful, to our family. I'm grateful for God's goodness and His mercy, and to our family, for my family to just be able to just fly down for 1 or 2 days just for my sister's memorial. That's just a blessing to have, for all of us just being able to get together just for a couple of days briefly, just to reflect. And for all of us to be in good health and just being thankful to God for His goodness. So it's a blessing. I'm encouraged by that, and just thankful to God, because He always gives us, every day, He gives us a moment to be able to be a blessing to other people and, be an impact on other people's lives. So that I'm grateful for.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy.
Hey, good morning. This is Tim. How y'all doing?
Hey,
how's it going? Hey, I'm grateful this morning. Just to, like I say, be in the land of the living, be here and be in good health. I thank God that my mom, she finally got out of the hospital, so she's in rehab, doing well. So thank God for that. It's been a long time. But glory to God. And just thankful for just being a part of a collective group of folks like this here on the line, and those are my church family and then my natural family, that support me and that encourage me, even those that don't even say anything, that maybe they may see me on social media or maybe see me certain places, and then they just come up and it is encouraging when people tell you, hey, I see what you're doing and things like that. So believe it or not, everything that we do in life, our life right now, as the Bible says, like we're living epistles. People are watching our life. They're watching our lifestyle. They may not say anything. Some people will watch you from afar, but the thing is, you may be impacting somebody's life by the light you live. Because the Bible says, let your light so shine, that men will see your good works and glorify the Father in heaven. That, the things that we do, that we are putting an impact on somebody's life, our children, nieces and nephews. My sister was bragging on me with my nephew the other day because he wants to go in the Air Force now. And he's been out there wilding out. And then, she was just dropping some encouraging words. Say, I want you to be like your Uncle Timmy. Y'all don't call me Timmy, but because that's what they call me. I want you to be like your Uncle Timmy, that we entrepreneur, military, blah, blah, blah. But you just never know that your life, that you do, that sometimes you're helping somebody else and maybe even helping generations to come.
That's awesome, Tim. Thank you for sharing that, brother.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Awesome. Anybody else, guys?
I am grateful to be on a team of agents, or to be with a team of agents that answer the phone. So many agents these days don't answer the phone, but whenever I call any of you, you either answer or you call me right back, and I am so appreciative of that.
Awesome. Good.
Awesome.
Bryson, you took the words right out of my mouth. I'm just thankful for another day to get it right. Another opportunity. I'm thankful for the team. I'm thankful. I have Andrea Davis on the line. She goes to my church and she's a new agent. So she joined us this morning. But I'm just thankful for the whole team and just being busy. Sometimes we don't realize how special that is to be busy and coming in, trying to figure this whole thing out, and to actually get up and actually have things to do and be busy is a blessing. So just thank you everybody for answering your phone and helping me out.
Awesome. Good. Anybody else, guys? Oh, Jimmy say I'm grateful for 2 days of into his G car. I know that's right. Oh man. I'm also grateful, guys. Me and LaSharia celebrated 20 years this week. So.
Yes, congratulations. I've been off of social media. I saw that yesterday. Congratulations.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And all the birthdays too. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
Every birthday celebrated.
Birthdays.
Yes, happy birthday.
So many graduations.
You look like you're 25. Are you celebrating 20 years of marriage? Yeah, you're 25.
Young guy.
Anybody else, guys? Anybody else? Gratitude.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm just grateful that we get a Friday every single week. How about that? We get a Friday every week. Every week we get a Friday. And we get a weekend to do real estate every week. I'm grateful. Look, it could have been the other way. It could have been like one Friday once a month. How about that? I mean, if that's what the Lord decided to do, right? But he spoiled us. We get a Friday every single week. And I'm grateful because I'm dual careering. So that is especially special to someone in my position. So I'm just grateful. Good morning, everybody. Have a great day.
That's awesome. Good.
Yes, good morning.
I want to say welcome to all of our guests too. If we have any guests on the line, does anybody have a guest? We're thankful for all of our guests on being with us today.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, I have Andrea Davis. She just joined. She's with her current brokerage right now, but she just became an agent. And so I invited her to the Dream Team to see what we do here. Just to see from an outside perspective, hey, we do great things on this team and support each other. So I just want to welcome her.
Awesome. Welcome.
Welcome.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good. I love your logo too, Andrea.
Oh, thank you. That was a little side company I had.
All right, good. Nicole, you got that fancy logo too. I like that. Nice, guys. A couple of quick wins. Any wins? Anyone just want to celebrate any wins this week? Any closings, new clients, settlements coming up? new listings? Anybody? I know we saw a lot of.
Hey, I got one. I'm closing on a rental today, and actually, my client is on the line right now. So she's actually an agent in North Carolina, and
Awesome.
she's coming to Virginia. So we got to get her that Virginia license and bring her over to EXP so we can show her all the love.
Nice. All
You want
right.
to jump in there?
Welcome.
Welcome.
Look, I think she's riding right now. I don't know if she can
Okay.
talk. Yanissa, can you talk?
I'm here. I'm here.
That's awesome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome. Congratulations on finding your house
Congratulations.
market.
Thank you.
Good. Good. Welcome.
Okay.
She did it quick too.
I'm gonna stop talking so much today. So today I'm closing on a rental. My listing just went out yesterday. My other listing that went out, my applicant just chose a person, a tenant. So just a little bit busy today. So it's a great day. It's a great day.
Awesome.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Anybody else, guys, a win or gratitude or?
Good morning. I had some buyers that signed an offer on last night. Good morning again, I should say. Signed an offer last night. It'll be my first set of buyers. I've been blessed to be able to do listings. So yeah, working with buyers. I don't know. It's just the other way, right? I think normally we start out with buyers. I mean, that's what I'm hearing, that most of us start out with buyers. But I was blessed to start out with listings. So my first set of buyers. And I'm very excited for them because it's the perfect house. So please pray for me. I showed them about 14 houses, I think. But this is the one.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's the one. So pray for me that everything goes through okay. All right.
Yeah. Good.
Well,
It will be well.
You got one under contract, one of your listings under contract earlier this week too, didn't you, Shimma?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Awesome. Congratulations. You rolling.
God is good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Natasha.
Hey, Linda.
No, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad to be with the Dream Team this morning. I just want to shout out and thank everyone who helped me, when I was going through things with my dad and getting him situated. But I appreciate all of y'all. I got a couple of wins, had a closing this week, got another closing June 30th. I got a couple of buyers, so I'm back in the game. Like Rob said, don't let it shortcome you. Get back in the game. So get back in the game, everybody. And maybe just for a little while, but get back in the game.
Welcome back, Linda.
Welcome
thank
back.
you so much,
Welcome
Linda.
back.
Yes,
Appreciate
welcome back.
you.
Awesome.
And thank you for stopping by my open house. I just want to publicly thank you. I mean, she stuck her head in the door during my open house. I'm like, oh, it was such a nice surprise to see her. So thank you so much for supporting always. And my mentor. Appreciate you.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Good.
So I'm grateful for just another day. I'm continuing to be thankful for all the clients I have in the pipeline right now. A lot of them are, later on down the road, but I'm grateful because we're looking now, especially for my international clients. I have like 5 of them I'm working with right now.
Wow.
I'm also grateful for my class is going exceptionally well. I've got 16 people from 16 different brokerages. Which I am super excited about. I have really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next one that's coming up. And the Virginia folks, look out. I am planning to hopefully come up there in person in a couple of months.
Awesome.
I'm with the Houstons to do a class in person. So great stuff going on in my business and in the classes. If you haven't taken the class, I do have one in July that's virtual. It's really good information to have. I think every time I teach it, I get something even more out of it for myself and for my business that I can apply. It has been a real game changer. So thank you to everyone that has attended, and I'm looking forward to even more.
All right, Natasha. Awesome.
What's the name of the class?
Congratulations, Tasha.
Congratulations.
And
Looking
please
forward to-
tell us ahead of time when you're coming because I need to meet you, my sister. I just
Yes.
need to.
Natasha, what's the name of the class?
It's a certified negotiation expert class certification. So it is a designation and you get to market that designation. So I use it well. It's one of the reasons I feel like I've been able to leverage, especially with my buyers, getting a retainer fee upfront before showing them any houses. And we were talking about in class, when I started doing it, I have not had any pushback from any of my buyers. So I was just like, hey, come on, let's do this. It came out of one of my classes and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start charging a retainer fee. And it's worked really well.
Awesome, Natasha. We're so proud of you. And one of our very own Dream Team members teaching a certification class. That is so amazing. So we're looking forward to you coming to Virginia. She came before, guys. We all did a meetup. We had dinner and all, our lunch, and we came when she was here before. So we're gonna plan to do it again when you come, Natasha. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll know. You guys will know before the end of the month if I plan to come up there. But yeah.
And also, guys, she is teaching the next class for our Dream Team Agent Academy next Wednesday. Mark your calendars. We'll be sending out the flyer again, but June 14th, Wednesday, next Wednesday, Natasha's going to be teaching knowing your value and justifying your fee, knowing your value. So hopefully she'll share some of those tips from, the CNA with us, or for the certification with us on how to do that. So looking forward to it.
And Natasha, where are you at in this United States of America right now?
I am in the ATL, the place to live. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm
We
in
got an agent on
Atlanta,
from there.
baby.
We got an agent on from there. I'm trying not to call her out, so I've given her the opportunity to speak for herself.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Andrea, and I am on here because of Bryson. We actually did a referral together. So that's how I met him, and he's been great. And yeah, he invited me to come in, and I'm happy.
Awesome.
Welcome, Andrea.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome,
Andrea.
Thank you
Today's
so
her
much.
birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
Birthday.
thank you. Thank you.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Right.
Hey,
Natasha.
Andrea, let's connect.
Absolutely, for sure.
I'll pop my phone number in the message. If you can shoot me a text, I'll connect with you.
I
And
definitely
for those
will.
of you that are not in the Virginia area, my next virtual class is actually going to be next month. It's going to be July 10th. And I will post that out for you guys so you can have it to register. Take advantage of the early bird registration.
Awesome. Woo. All right.
Will do.
I thought Natasha was about to break out in that song. No, Natasha will sing.
That's why I told her text me so I do it personally. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going, but my children be like, Mama, you can't sing. I was like, I don't care. The Lord says make a joyful noise. And some people actually like my noise. So, my children are my worst critics, okay?
Oh, Pam's a singer too. I forgot about you, Pam. See, Pam.
Yeah, let Pam sing. Pam, you sing.
Yeah. I sing. I can make up a song about anything.
All right, now go ahead. Let's see.
Go ahead.
That's one of the things that I do to my kids that they can't stand when they start getting on my nerves. Everything they say, I'll sing it.
Pam, go ahead and kick it out. Sing it. Let's sing Happy
Yeah,
Birthday.
we haven't heard the Dream Team song.
Dream Team, we gonna get it on today. Good morning, Dream Team. Welcome to our mastermind space.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, I can't even follow that. Mine is just a mix mash of stuff, and I just like birthdays. So, I'm
That's
not even
good.
gonna try. I'm gonna let Pam carry that one.
Behaving today.
Pam,
Go
sing.
ahead, Pam. Go ahead. Do your thing.
I'm behaving today. It is good. You guys are too much.
All
That's why we're here in the Dream Team Mastermind. You never know what you're gonna get.
Well, definitely happy birthday, Andrea. A lot of birthdays this week. Mine is coming up soon, so we got a couple of them.
Awesome.
And I think Tanya was the other day too. Tanya and Shalon was both on the 7th.
Yes.
Yeah, so good.
Hey, Rod, this is Andrew. I was on the 2nd.
Oh,
Chapter
man.
57.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That was chapter 57.
Happy birthday.
57.
That's all right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get ready. Was there any other wins or anything we need to celebrate? Any announcements? All right. Again, congratulations to all the graduates out there and families of graduates. Some of you got nieces and cousins and family friends graduating. So congratulations to all of them. All right, guys, let's jump in here. Can y'all see my slides?
Yes.
You're ready to talk about you were built to. How many of y'all believe you were built to win?
Yes.
That's right.
Every day.
Anybody know that Philippians 4:13? Anybody know that Philippians 4:13?
I can do all things through Christ strengthens me.
Yes.
Woo! All right, guys. How many of y'all believe that? How many of y'all believe that you can do all things?
All things.
Yep. I do all
All
things.
things.
Absolutely.
All things, guys. You got to know that you were built to win. Know that you were built to win, guys. There's no failure in you. There's no being overrun or quitting or failure in you. You were built to win. We talk about a lot on the Dream Team. You hear it, just knowing who you are and whose you are in Christ. There's nothing you can't accomplish. There's nothing you can't achieve, guys, in this business, in your life, your relationships, your marriage, your family. There's nothing, guys. You were built to win. And, in the Dream Team, we're not always just talking about real estate, but we talk about every area of your life. You were built to win. Y'all believe it, guys? Y'all
Absolutely.
believe it? Feel free to, guys, turn on your cameras and connect with us, guys. Sometimes good to see your faces sometimes. So please, turn on your camera sometime. We love to connect with you, see your bright smiling face. All right, there's Keith. All right.
Hey, what's going on?
Good morning. But nothing can stop you, guys. You were built to win. You were built to live a victorious life, have joy and happiness and peace. You were built to win in this business. And it's about having the tools, attending classes like Natasha and attending, plugging into these masterminds, our academy and the Dream Team, the meetings to get built up so you can win in this business, guys. But you are already built to win. How many of you know that you're already a winner? Anybody, guys, you believe you
already a winner?
Already a winner. I mean,
Already.
Already.
regardless of what your numbers look like, how many closes you got, what you got pending, you are built to win, guys. You're already.
Right.
So let's jump into it, guys. What do you believe is possible? We were talking about that on the Academy on this past Wednesday, guys. What do you believe? What do you believe that you can accomplish between June and December? What do you believe in? Because that's where the results are going to come. Your results are going to come. The manifestation of everything that you see accomplished is going to become based on your belief level. What do you believe in? You got to get to the point, guys. And that's why I love Dream Team. We kind of get rid of a lot of the excuses, the fear. I won't say excuses, just the fears. Because you got so much help, you got so much support. There's nothing you can't accomplish in this business. Even if you're brand new and you don't quite know how to write a contract, you don't know how to negotiate, you got somebody to call on it. And Dream Team, we answer our phones, right? We were just talking about that. Is that right, Gemma? And some of the folks, you've been able to reach out, Nicole, our new agents, be able to reach out to somebody to get that help, support that you need. So guys, what do you believe is possible? What do you believe? Step out on the water, step out of your comfort zone, step out of fear and say, man, what is possible? What can I accomplish the rest of this year? Can I do 5 more deals? Can I do 10 more deals? Can you do 10 more deals, 20 more deals? Can you hit icon by the end of this year?
30 more deals.
Right.
For the end of the year.
That's right.
30 plus.
30 plus. Amen.
Yep, that's what I got. 30 plus deals, and I can hit icon. I'm going to hit icon, no doubt.
Amen.
No doubt.
Y'all have the confidence they have.
That's right.
No doubt.
Rolled off Jimmy tongue like it's done deal. You know, it's
done.
It's done. Guys, what do you believe is possible? You got to slow down. Sometimes you got to slow down to speed up. You got some quiet time with yourself and like, man, what is possible? We just read 4:13. Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
And I like that because, like you say, slow down, speed up. You know, to stop and reflect. Hey, 6 months have gone by. What have I done to get to this point? Did it work to get me to where I need to be? If it didn't, shift, reformulate your plan, what you want to do, but still have a plan to get there. So it's good to think about it and say, yeah, this is what I want to do, but it's got to be something put into plan or practically that you have to shift and change to make that happen, to see the realization of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I mean, we've been talking about it for the last couple of weeks. Say, hey, reflect back. What are you doing? What's not working? What needs to change? What needs to shift? And put those things in place in order to make it happen. So I believe that's a critical part of getting to that goal at the end of the year, because you already got kind of a, like you say, a measurement of what's went on so far. So what do you got to change to make it happen? You know what I mean? So
yeah, write that down, guys. Reflection time.
Yes.
You got to have some reflection time to reflect. Like, just think about who you are. Think about the goodness of God and all that he's done for you. And what, there's nothing. How many of y'all have been through some things in your life?
Been through some things. Yes.
And you made it. You survived. You still here on this call.
And those things that you go through becomes your stepping stone and your testimony, because you have to have a test. Just to let you know one thing, that you got to remind yourself every single time.
Yeah.
It doesn't take but a moment for things to change. But the key to remember is this. See, what looks sudden to us is something that has steadily been flowing. It's something that has steadily been happening, which means you've got to be steady in your beliefs. You've got to be steady in what you're saying to yourself. You've got to be steady in what comes out of your mouth consistently every single day. Even when you don't get a closing, even when there's a deal that fell through, steadily, be steady. Steady in what you're saying. Don't say what you don't want. Don't kill your dreams by agreeing with something that happened that is not what you expect. If it's not what you expect, you have the ability and the power to change your situation and circumstance. So choose who you're going to agree with. Are you going to agree with that person you're looking at in the mirror that is saying, I can do all things through Christ, the another one that, strengthens me and guides me? Are you going to consistently say to yourself, I can accomplish every single thing I said to accomplish, because even scriptures and natural things tell you, if you're working and you're diligent, you're going to reap the results. Amen. So there's no need to sweat or to stress about that, but be consistent in what you're agreeing with. Because I can tell you as a testimony, all it takes is one meeting with someone when you're diligent and you're doing what you're doing. And then the next thing you know, you're getting a portfolio of 100 homes. I'm telling you, you've got to understand whose you are and who you are. It doesn't take you exercising or, stressing yourself out to get the results that you need, because you will accomplish in a moment what you've been trying to do for a long time. If you're diligent, if you're consistent, and if you also couple that with you just being a good person that understands that you have to do what is right every single time, integrity and character, everything else follows. So be encouraged, keep pushing. Don't just stay consistent, but believe.
Powerful, Jimmy. Believe, guys. Write that down, guys. I gotta believe. What do you believe is possible? What do you believe? Let's talk about this. Jimmy touched on some of this just now. You got to be resilient, guys. You got to get some resiliency about you. Resilient. Being able to hang in there. Being able to go through the storm, the trials, the tribulations, the hardships. Being able to endure. We talked about that on Wednesday, enduring hardness as a good soldier. being able to go through disappointment, some of the failures, and being knocked down and getting back up, being able to take a licking and keep on ticking, having that resiliency, that toughness about you. Some of y'all, we got to get some toughness about us.
Yes.
Everything just knocks you out for days and weeks. Your recovery time
It's too
ever
long.
is too long.
Hey, Rod.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I want to share. You remember I was talking to you the other day where I told you I had one going to closing and then another one, two listings, one going to closing and then another one in escrow, and both within an hour. One called on the way to settlement, trying to get the settlement done. The buyer backed out.
Wow.
Buyer backed out from the deal and just didn't even care about the EMD, nothing. And and it was just an emotional, mess for the buyer on the other side because of it was them. And then the other side, it just got under contract, hadn't been under about a week, and they backed out of the deal. So within an hour, 2 deals fell apart. But I said, you know what? Right in that moment, I didn't freak out, nothing. I said, you know what? No worries. I'm gonna put them back on the market. God got something better for me, and you just gotta already believe that, hey, when things like that happen, guess what? There's something else better that you got to keep that mindset. You know what? I may lost these 2, but I'm about to get 2 more, or I'm about to get 3 more. And guess what? And then guess what? I got more business. Got another one under contract, and different things. So the thing is, don't wallow in that. Yeah, learn from it. Look at what could I've done better, what happened in this transaction, or whatever. But take that as learning, but then continue to move forward because you got something else. But if you sit there and start bringing negative energy on yourself, that's what you're going to attract. You got to still just stay positive and still believe and trust in God, that you're going to get all the things that he has planned for your life.
That's right. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's what I allow for venting. 5 minutes. You can cry, you can whine, you can whatever you need to do. 5 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, you got to move on. Because let me tell you what happens. If you go longer than 5 minutes, you're going to miss out on the ability to be able to pivot successfully, to turn things around, because your mind is going to be stuck in failure and you won't be able to see the positives. 5 minutes, that's all you need to allow yourself to get it out, move on, and
that's right.
Because just like you said, that better deal, the more is coming after you have given it up and moved on. You can't get to the more as long as you're wallowing. You got clients you got to respond back to. If you're wallowing for more than 5 minutes, they are too. All right. If you're thinking the negative for all that time, they are too. And guess what? The longer you let them stew, the less likely they are to want to proceed with you. So think about that. If you're whining, they're whining.
Love it. Anybody else?
Pam,
I
got one. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Brian.
Well, so here's the thing. I tell my clients all the time, as soon as we meet, if you don't see me get upset, you shouldn't get upset.
Amen.
If you don't see me worrying, you don't worry. I take care of things well before they happen so that my clients never see what's going on in the background. I want them to think this business is easy. I want them to think that I only make money for opening doors. That's it. All we do are glorified door openers to them. But at the end of the day, they don't know the struggles in the background. They don't know the negotiations that have gone on. They don't know the paperwork that's been done. And that's the way I want to keep my business. I want my clients to be the calmest and have the best experience possible. So when they don't see me get all up in arms, I will not let them get all up in arms. And I mean, since I got somebody on here, Andrea can attest to this. My client wanted to quit the day before closing.
Yeah.
And I told her, hey, calm yourself down. Get it together. Get back right. Stay happy. We got this. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm going to do.
Yep.
I'm going to fix this. I'm going to take care of it. All you got to do is be there to sign them papers.
That's it.
And he did it too.
And that's where but that's what we have to do for our clients and ourselves. It's not just for us, because
Yes.
see, we are only a vessel. We have to make sure that our clients are taken care of, which means that in the face of adversity and the hardness and the time when times get hard, we got to be cool under pressure. You
Yes.
know, and that's what they
Absolutely.
should see.
That's
Yeah, if you lose trust in yourself, they're gonna lose trust
That's
in
it.
you.
That's all. Yeah.
Keep it up.
I just wanted to say, even just being 2 months in, have some goals and objectives that I wanted to meet. And so I appreciate that this discussion is so timely. And so, take the time to reflect, kind of see where I'm missing the mark and re-engage. And so I just adopted the mindset that, hey, I'm gonna burn the white flag. It's lean forward, keep moving, be persistent, ain't gonna stop, regardless. So I appreciate this call and this discussion, because I was in my notebook just writing these things down, and sure enough, this discussion is hitting on those points. So I'm motivated. I'm just starting out. I'm gonna hit my goals. So thank you all. I appreciate that.
Keith, I was about to call you out too. Keith, yes, he's a retired Army, and he was a Ranger. So, guys, if you know about a Ranger, maybe they don't know about Rangers. They the best of the best.
Yes.
Can you give us the mindset of a Ranger when it comes to resilience, Keith?
Absolutely. So just a little bit about what Ranger School is all about. Ranger School is all about leadership in the stressful moment. When you're tired, when you're hungry, when you can't get people to follow you, can you do what is required to get to the objective? Because one of the missions that we have is we're the first ones in. We have to set everything so that the rest of the folks follow. So if you fail in that mission, everything fails. And so when you're hungry, can you get everybody to follow you and move forward? When you're tired, when you're sick, when you're hurting, can you move forward? It's no quitting. It is absolutely no. If you got one bullet and one gun and a piece of string, I'm gonna get the mission done. You know what I'm saying? So and so the motto is Rangers lead the way, and that's the mindset that we have. That we're not gonna stop.
Not gonna stop. Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
Yes, I love it.
thank y'all. I want to say thank y'all.
All right, Keith.
Yeah. Keith, see how we can adopt the mindset, guys. You don't have to join the Army or go to Ranger School. We can adopt the mindset. It's sharing everybody's mindset and belief, guys, and you make it your own. That's what I did. I adopted somebody else's mindset and their beliefs, like, man, and I made that my own. I love that, guys. Burning the white flag. Some civilians may not understand what that means. Can you break that down, Keith? Burning the white flag.
So you all know what the white flag is, right? The white flag is I surrender.
Yes.
There ain't no surrender. I don't know if y'all follow Rocky, but remember when he threw in the white towel? It's like, hey, we gotta quit. Burn it. There is no giving up. There is no surrender. Burn the white flag.
That's what I'm talking about. Burn the boats.
That's right.
Go forward.
Resilience, guys. So make a point to say, I gotta toughen up. I gotta get tougher. I gotta be able to take a lick, and I gotta be able to take some loss, some disappointment, shake it off. Like Pam said, you got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
You get back in the fight.
That's it.
Get back in the fight, guys. Love it. Oh man, this next slide here. Don't go AWOL. Pam, can you bring me this?
Without leave. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys, and I know this is not Army Story Day, but I have to tell you, my first job in the Army, I worked at a personnel control facility. Our mission was to bring back Army deserters into the fold. Okay? Deserters. They go AWOL for 30 days. After 30 days, you were a deserter. And I was in Fort Ord, California. We would get these people from all over the world back into our control. And we either had to put them back in the boots or kick them out.
Kick them out.
Okay? So just think about that. You go AWOL, all right, you can lose your whole business.
That's right.
Think about it.
Woo.
If you don't practice the practice of real estating, because it is a practice,
Yes.
if you're not putting yourself out there, if you're being a secret agent, if you're giving up, if you're quitting, you're whining, you might as well be AWOL, because nobody will know about you. They won't know about your business. They won't call you. But if you are consistent, and we talked about being consistent and resilient, and you keep doing what you're doing, you will get to a point where people are gonna call you. You don't have to call.
Right.
People gonna call you. All right. So don't go missing in action.
Don't go missing in action.
Even if you don't have deals, while you don't have deals, get educated. Spend some time working on your marketing plan. Get in your social media. Sooner or later, it's gonna come. It's a numbers game. Rod says it every day. It's a numbers game. The more you do, the more the possibility of what you can do. Don't go AWOL.
Don't go AWOL, guys.
Unauthorized absence.
Yes.
That's
right.
Stay
That's
accountable
right.
and stay connected.
And another thing, don't go AWOL from the call, because these calls right here are to help to build you up. It's kind of a rallying point where we come together and we uplift each other. Like Pam said, I was in the military for a number of years, and one thing that we did every morning, 6 o'clock, what do we do? Early in the morning. Formation. Right. And guess what? That's where you would have to see who was accountable. You have to give your report and say who was accountable. Is Joe here? Is Sam here? Who are we missing? Every morning before the mission start, we got to do a roll call. Who's here? If they're not here, somebody go find them. Somebody go call them. Somebody see what's going on. You know, at a lady in the gutter drunk from last night. We need to find out what happened to the person. You know, we have to say, okay, all present and all accounted for. Because guess what? That's our rallying point. We can't go forward. We got everybody there. That's the same thing for these calls. This is our rallying point. This is where we come together. That look, I'm looking for each of y'all when y'all not on there for a while. Like, where the such and such go?
I want to know where you at. What you doing?
Yeah, hey, let's go. Hey, we together. I need you to lift me up. I didn't have a good week. I need to hear your encouragement. If I did have a good week, you need to hear my encouragement or somebody's encouragement. We're helpers of one another. This was iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
Don't be AWOL. Be on this call too as well.
It's like real estate Bible study.
That's right. Look, I guarantee you, if I don't come to church for a couple of days, Pastor Rod gonna reach out to me.
Absolutely.
Corporate on the call, they're gonna ask, hey Tim, where you been? I'm gonna get some kind of information. What's going on?
Right.
Oh man. Anybody else on AWOL? You know, I like what Bryce said earlier, you know, is his client. And I would say, don't go AWOL on your clients, guys. When things get tough, you stop answering your phone. They can't find you. Don't go AWOL, guys. Don't go AWOL on your dreams, on your family, on your spouse, guys. Don't go AWOL. And sometimes, you know, and our bishop, sometimes he preaches, you know, absent. Sometimes you could be absent without leaving. You there, you around, but you not in the moment. You're not, you could be at dinner, but you on your cell phone. You right in the same house. You don't talk to nobody. You don't communicate with nobody. You're absent without even leaving. You're right there in the same vicinity, but you're not doing anything.
Right.
That's a whole other level of being absent without leaving. You're here, but you're absent. You done checked out.
Yeah.
You done took your pack off. You didn't completely check out. So guys, stay plugged in. Don't go AWOL on your legacy, on your family, on your retirement, being able to build a better lifestyle for you and your family. So man, is this helping anybody, guys?
Yeah.
Amen. Yes.
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 Let's talk about those habits, guys. We talked about this at the academy. You got to build strong habits. Some of our habits are not serving us. They're keeping us in the same place that we've been for the last 6 months, the last year, last 3-5 years. Your habits, your routines, guys, your disciplines. What are your disciplines when it comes to this business? What are your habits? Do you just have a habit of getting up? You may jump on this call here, but then you got a habit of just getting back into relaxation mode. I call it vacation mode because you don't have that boss over you. You don't have that supervisor, that manager, guys. We're entrepreneurs. So you got to make it happen for yourself. You got to have the habit of, man, this is my prospecting time. I got to open up my calendar. Okay, now it's time to prospect. It's time to lead generate. I got to contact people. I got to be scheduling appointments. I got to be following up. What are your habits? Are you just scrolling through reels? Are you just looking at TikTok videos? You know, we're wasting a lot of time. How much time are you wasting every day because of poor habits, bad habits? Again, guys, that reflection time. You got to do some reflection time. How much time am I wasting every single day, every week? And it starts adding up. You done wasted weeks. You done wasted days. And you're wondering why your business is where it's at.
Mm.
What are your habits, guys? You got to build stronger, better habits in business and life. Habits. A lot of us, man, we appear real disciplined, but we've just developed habits. You know, I look real disciplined when it comes to brushing my teeth. Everybody brushed their teeth this morning, right? That's
that's right.
It's not that we're that disciplined to brush our teeth, man. We've developed a habit where it's just routine. It's subconscious. We don't even have to think about it. When you got in your car, you know, you didn't have to think about, you know, turning the key and looking back and, you know, looking at the side rear view mirrors and putting it in reverse, or, you know, it's habit. So same thing, guys, you got to create these habits. It should become a habit for you to wake up, get up early, your morning routine, say your prayers, your gratitude statements, reading your word, reading something positive, your affirmations. It's got to become a habit that, man, I got to get on the phone with somebody. I got to be talking to somebody. It can't be a habit that I start doing busy stuff. See, procrastination becomes a habit. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
Procrastination becomes a habit. You're unconsciously doing it. You can't figure out why you can't get out of this loop of looking at videos and TikToks and strolling through Facebook. It's become a habit now. I see my son, my kid, scrolling through Facebook. We grab our phone. Everybody, first thing we do, we get at the dinner table, man, the phones come out. It's a habit now. So guys, you got to develop habits that serve you. Anybody on habits, guys? Anybody else on habits?
I'm Rod. I'm one of the books I'm reading now is called Rewire Your Brain. And definitely those habits are a product of your thought life. And just really resetting your thoughts to initiate habits. I mean, even from Wednesday, you inspired me. I had started on, intermittent fasting, then I stopped, because it's a habit to start and stop. And I was like, okay, you got to get back and stay consistent. And so I've just been retraining my mind. You are consistent. You're going to follow through all the way to the end. And so those habits are a product of our thought life and our ability to feel like we can or cannot accomplish the goals that we set out in our lives. So we have to be very mindful of that. What thoughts or what subconscious thoughts we have in our minds that are really putting us back into old ways of doing things that we are accustomed to. And when we change our habits, it's simple, but it's not easy. We just have to be very mindful of it and change our mindset so our habits will follow.
Ooh, love that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm reading a book too. This is a good one here too. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. All right, I got on Audible. But that's powerful what you said, Natasha, your thoughts, your mind, guys. I'm telling you, you can develop a habit of having like defeating thoughts, complaining and looking at the worst case, but develop the habit. Like Tim is the most positive person I've ever, one of the most positive people I ever met. It's always positive in his mindset. He takes everything and he's developed the habit of just the mindset and the character of turning everything into a positive. Oh, Tim, you gonna say anything about that? I mean, just your habit, some of your habits and your mindset.
The thing is, man, I'm an optimist because one thing, I trust and believe in God. I believe that, like you said, it says, the word says, the God has a plan for us. They're good and not evil. And I believe that overall, overarching over everything that I do, you know, first and foremost, I'm standing on the sure foundation of Jesus Christ. So with that, no matter what happens, whether it's life, whether it's death, I mean, the Bible talks about it. It doesn't matter. Nothing's going to snatch you from the hand of God. So the thing is, I put that first and foremost. I'll be like, what's the worst can happen? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, yeah, just like Job, like what's the worst can happen? I mean, I could lose my house, I could lose my car, I could lose a deal, I could even lose loved ones, just say the other. What is the worst can happen? Am I gonna lose salvation with Jesus Christ, eternal life? No. Okay. Now everything else under that, I could be able to deal with. So when something comes to me, I'm like, okay, and I look at it positive. I look at, I'm optimistic. I could be at a funeral and I still have something optimistic to think about or situation. It's got to be a silver lining, and it has to be something, a lesson learned. It has to be something that God is showing me. It has to be something in that you know, even if things did not work out the way I wanted to work, and it went totally the opposite direction, there's still something in there. It was a learning lesson. It was something that I learned through, that I grew through, and then I even got through, because God won't take you to if He can't bring you through. Because people have situations, they say, I don't think I can make it to tomorrow. I don't think I could breathe. This bad thing happened, that bad thing happened. If you look at the book of Job, Job got one bad thing after another. And you know, I don't know if anybody have you know, everybody on the call is Christian or had read the book of Job, but he got one bad thing after another. His family was killed, all his property was killed, his body was afflicted. I mean, his family turned, his wife turned against him, his friends turned against him, everything turned against him, but he still did not curse God. He still remained positive. I mean, he still believed and trusted, and then God restored him, you know, several fold of what he lost. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, guess what? Long as you still here, you got breath in your body, you got something to praise God about, you got something to be positive about. Yeah, we can wallow in it. Yeah, that's fine. Like Pam say 5 minutes, but then keep moving forward because God got something else for you. So I just stay positive.
Love it. Love it. Woo, thanks for that, Tim.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
Awesome.
The bridge between where you are right now and becoming a top producing icon agent is more conversations, guys. More conversations. You gotta develop the habit of, I gotta have more conversations every single day. With all my marketing, branding, everything that I do, I gotta have, at the end of the day, I gotta have conversations. I gotta talk to more people. I gotta connect with more people every single day in this business. The person that talks to the most people wins. Wins, guys. We're talking about built to win. Built to win, you gotta have conversations. Every day. Make it a game with yourself. I gotta talk to at least 10 people. I gotta find them. I gotta talk to at least 10 people that they're either gonna be selling their home, buying their home, or they know somebody, or one day, they might not be now business, they may be later business, but you're building relationships. I built a business on relationships. I'm not transactional. I want to build a relationship. I want to connect with people to build a relationship. And I'm not forcing them to try to buy now. I'm not forcing them to try to sell now. I want to build a relationship and I want to stay in touch with you over time. More conversations, guys. Get that in your time of reflection. I got to have more conversations that I've had in the previous 6 months in my business every single day. The one with the most conversations and relationships wins. Relationships, you want to learn you want to understand the long-term value of a client. Long-term value of a client where you're getting the referrals. They're calling you now, 3-5 years from now that they want to sell, they want to downsize, they're moving out of the area. You want to be their realtor for life. Anybody else operate like that? You want to be their realtor for life. It's not just a one and done.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The whole family and all the friends and the connections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Build a business on relationships, guys. Relationships. Yes. Think relationships. All of my clients, I treat them like family. So that salesy spirit doesn't come out. They don't smell commission breath.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I treat them like family. I talk to them like family. I connect with them like family. Even if they've never known me, never knew me, I go in there and start immediately connecting with them like their family. How can I help you? Why? Why do you need to sell this house?
Yep.
Why are you guys looking to move? Why are you looking to buy? Why? Start asking good questions, guys. Why? Why? You don't jump in and like, okay, this is what we're gonna, I build relationships. I want to know their story. I want to know why they're looking to sell this house. What's important to them.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, I can get down here to the end. Anything on this, guys? Relationships, conversations, relationships? Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay. This is a big one, guys. Built to win.
Yes.
Are you willing to outwork every agent in your market? Are you willing to work, guys? Bryson say, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you willing to outwork the competition, guys? There's a lot of agents out there, guys. And let me mention this too, guys. I've been in a lot of, I'm in some other masterminds and coaching. God, there's a lot of agents getting out of the business. I don't know if you realize that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of agents getting out of the business because it's a tough market right now. It's challenging.
It is.
Yeah.
A lot of folks don't believe that they can be successful in this market right now. You got AI coming and taking away jobs. You got big builders buying homes and making them rentals. A lot of people can't see their way to be competitive in a market like this. But those relationships that you cultivate, they will keep you in business.
That's right.
That's what a lot of people don't realize.
Hey, Rod, and I think on one of my masterminds, because I do a 6:15 a.m. mastermind with agents across the nation, we don't say it's a tough market. It's an amazing market for us to build business
Can
in.
you say that again? I'm just so, it's not this is normal.
This is an amazing market for us to build an incredible business in.
This is normal. This is the normal market.
This is an amazing market for us to build an incredible business in. So when we switch that up,
talk like Tim. Talk like Tim.
Talk like Tim. That might be a saying right there, Joy.
Yes.
Talk like Tim, huh?
Talk like
We
Tim.
got talk like Tim. What would Jesus
That's
do?
right.
We got all that.
Yeah.
TTT. Talk like TTLT. Is that?
That's right.
TLT.
TLT.
Talk like Tim.
And here's the thing about this crazy market that we talk about. The crazy part about this market is that it's oversaturated with agents. We hear that a lot. And honestly, I'm starting to believe that it's oversaturated with my agents. And the reason why I'm saying I'm starting to believe it's an oversaturation is because we are dealing with agents that are uneducated. They have a lack of focus, a lack of determination, a lack of grit. They're not fighting for their clients. They're sending offers without even communicating with the agent on the other side.
Yes.
These are all throwing up listings and not even having a good listing presentation, not having having good remarks on there, not doing professional photos. Everyone is being mediocre. What are you doing to not look like them? You have to stand out in this market. And if you stand out, you will fit in.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I had someone tell me, and Pam will tell you, I've been thinking about this for the last 2 days. I had someone tell me earlier this week that I either needed to cut my hair or get hair extensions because I do not fit in at the tables that they want to see me in.
Wow.
And you know what? And it didn't hurt me. It actually made me feel real good because as they're saying that, I'm thinking about that $860,000 close, and I'm thinking about that 1.1 million, that 955, that 715 I got right now. I'm thinking about that 800, that 770. I'm thinking about these numbers that put me in those markets, put me at those tables with the people that you're talking about.
Right.
Yes.
And I wear
And nobody
t-shirts.
said anything about your hair.
I wear t-shirts, I wear jeans, I wear tennis shoes, and I have locks.
Yes.
And they ain't long yet, but I have locks. So you telling me that I don't deserve to be in that room? So you telling me that since I can't be in that room, I kick down the door. And if I'm going to kick down the door, I expect y'all to come in with me. Come in right behind me. Walk through that door first. Be a leader. Show me what you got. Show me how you better than me. You got to be better than me. Who is willing to be better than me? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to outwork you. I might not be smarter than you. I might not have the charisma. I might not look as good as you. But guess what? I'm gonna close some deals. And I'm telling you right now, as of July, as what's this, June, and by the end of June, I'm already the NVAR top producer yet again for this year. So you telling me you
That's what
gonna
I'm
outwork
talking
me?
about.
You telling
That's
me I don't
awesome.
deserve to be there? Tell me how I don't deserve it.
Woo. Hey,
Yes.
hey, hey, Rod. I think Bryson was one of my Ranger buddies, and he got that mentality. I think
He
he
a
was
real
right there
estate
with me.
ranger.
Yeah. Hey.
Sound it though.
Good
Yeah,
Yes,
stuff.
sir.
Man, love it.
he making history.
That's right.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Go out and make history, guys.
That's it. That is it. I love
That's
it.
it. I like
Let's
it.
make more money than anybody else has ever
I
made.
love it.
Ever made in our family. Let's do more than what any agent has ever done in our market, our family. Make history, guys. Make history. Let's go out and make history. Have that mindset. I'm gonna make history. I want to be the first multimillionaire in my family. I want to be the one that earns a multiple six-figure income. I want to make history. I want to make more than my parents ever made and anybody in my family. Guys, make history. Let's go out and make history, guys. I think that might be the last. Yeah, you were built to win. All right, guys. Woo! Bryson caught the fire.
Yes, he
That's
is.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Fire extinguisher.
Mhm.
Hey, if you ever want to add some fuel to your fire, let somebody tell you what you can't do,
Can't
what
do.
you're
That's
not
right.
going to do, where you can't be.
Yeah.
Come on now, we are made for this. We built for
That's
this.
it. We
That's
are
why
built
you're
for
here
this.
today. You are here because you are built for this. This
Yeah.
is not this like people say, oh, the test is easy. The test ain't that easy, but the test ain't that hard either. The real test come when you get out here in these real estate streets. Now that you're here, now this is the real test. You gotta build your clientele. You gotta sell some houses. Let them
Sales
tell you can.
That's right.
Show them what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Woo! All right, guys. We thank y'all so much. I thank all of our guests who was on today. Get with the person who invited you on, guys, and learn more about eXp Realty. And we would love to have you
Hold on.
family, the dream team, guys.
Hey, Rod.
Yes.
Hey, I got a gentleman, George Tabor, and he's actually a lender, but his wife's a real estate. She's actually doing a real estate course right now. He's thinking about it as well, and he's actually one of my photographers, but I don't know if he's able to say anything, but he jumped in on the line. I invited him out here, but if you say anything, George, if you come off mute, I'm not sure if you can. I know I just called you out, but
No, thanks, Tim. I appreciate you for inviting me. You've been sending me an invite, I think, since the first day we've met, and I finally got an opportunity, and I wish I got on sooner. From the beginning, everything everybody's sharing, I've been tuning in and out on my way into the office as well. But thank you so much. I definitely want to be on these calls as often as I can. From the beginning with Rob, even with Bryson at the end, to come with that energy. I felt it here even in my car drive where,
Awesome.
He's fading.
Yeah.
You fade, George.
We're glad to have you, man. Stay plugged in with us.
Yes.
Yeah. And I see your message, Andrea. Thank you for being with us. We'd love to have you on the dream team with us. Find out more about eXp and this dream team, Andrea.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I got a final walkthrough this morning. Bless y'all. I gotta get out. Time to hit this.
All right now.
Have a good one.
Bless
Sure,
weekend,
buddy.
guys. Make sure you go to church on Sunday.
Amen.
We'll see you there.
You all have a victorious weekend, guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Take care.
Try to get
Have
on.
a blessed day.
Have a blessed day.
All right. Bless y'all.